I just wanted to make a comment on the banner advertising because a lot of people think that banner advertising is just a matter of simply showing up the banner one time, like this banner, for example, one time, and then if people get interested, whoever is looking at it and clicks on the ad, they're going to be taken into a beautiful landing page and so forth, or to the business website homepage, for example, or any other of the services within the homepage that advertises a specific service in this case. But yeah, that's exactly what happened initially years ago. Nowadays, the technology has proven to be much more effective in such a way that when the person clicks on the ad and is taken into your website page, then from there on, at least on our case, our advertising agency case, we can follow out that person, whoever that person visits other websites, other businesses, or particularly web pages elsewhere, not in this particular Western Journal example one, but other pages which accept advertising. Now, let me give you an example of what I mean by that. And this is extremely important, and it's called something like retargeting, which is a very common name nowadays on the advertising industry. And that makes the difference between a successful advertising campaign and a very kind of a so-so results type of a campaign. So we're striving for a better results. That's why we're adding that particular extra service for the same amount of that you'll be paying month to month. We're not charging you anything extra, and it provides extremely high value. Let me show what I mean by that. So then the person that clicks on your banner, this is the person, lands on the website, your website in this case. It could be your homepage, or if you're advertising a specific service like dental implants or Invisalign or any other industry, then yeah, that this particular person coming from your banner advertising efforts is visiting your website right here. Now, once the person checks it out, which might take, quickly a quick glance, or might take several minutes depending on their level of interest, then that person leaves the website. And the retargeting means that you first target the person initially with your banner. Now you're going to retarget again, or going after the person again, when that particular person visits YouTube, YouTube checks a YouTube video, or it's working on, not working, but actually checking other Google pages and other places, and even Facebook. Now, the particular campaign that we're talking about here with the banner advertising includes retargeting, or showing the person your ad again in the different display networks. In other words, it might be that the person saw your ad on CNN, but if the person comes to your site, leaves the site, and then later on visits not CNN but any other particular political news site, like Breitbart News or WesternJournal.com, etc., then that person is going to see that particular ad that he originally saw on that page on CNN, let's say, into the other political news sites that we are part of within the network. So this is the part that has the most number of places where we can retarget the person on. For YouTube, just as a matter of clarification, for YouTube and for Facebook, we require to create separate campaigns because they work independently. But as far as this is included. As far as the Google Display Network, it is included. What is happening now is, in this example, is just that that person came into this website, but there's a whole bunch of different related websites where we can also show the same ad. And the reason for that is because it usually requires a multi-touch effort on our part, so that the person takes a decision to buy from you. It's not like they're going to see it for the first time and then they'll be going right after checking your website and placing the phone call. Maybe some of them will, if they're very like on an emergency basis situation type of thing. But most of the times it requires for them to see your ad, not only on this particular website, but in other websites, advertising websites. That's what I mean. That's why we create what is also known as pixel retargeting. We're going to call it just retargeting for the sake of time. Retargeting is basically that, following the person once the person has visited your website. And we do it on a period of 90 days. It's all legal, of course. 90 days is the time that we extended the follow-up process. So, and during that time, the person might have seen your video, your banner again for a second, third, fourth, or fifth time during that period of time. And so it reminds them that you are there visiting, ready to service them, and that's where the sales are created. It's a constant process, a multi-touch, like I said, type of deal, and that's the one that produces the best results. So that's why retargeting is one of the best things that had ever happened on advertising. Just wanted to clarify that for you guys. Thank you very much.